What's up, everybody? Welcome to an all-new episode of SCNS Live, the Super Cool Nerd Show. Thank you for joining us out there in the Super Cool Nerd Nation for another week of news, nerds, and a replacement cat.
Eli.
It's not the cat that we want, but it's the one we deserve. I am Jason the X, and I am just kicking this thing off with some jokes. Over there, there's Cass.
My name is Cass.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run this bit into the ground.
It's in there. Anyway, we're talking like it's tragic submersible getting squashed. But, I'm sorry, damn.
Extremely rude.
Over there making everything look good, sound great. It's Cora.
Hello, I have opinions about anime no one cares about.
That's the general vibe, yeah.
Excuse me, ma'am. Could you just, if you don't mind, just, ma'am.
Oh, right, yeah.
No. Anyway,
I think that seems
look,
to
the
be
bra.
what you were
I paid
asking.
a lot for this bra. It's cute. People
Seriously,
are
if I'm gonna pay $50,
this was more than $50.
yeah, I bet it was.
People are gonna fucking see it.
I have apologies. I said I was going to get a video up this week, but I've had a very rough week. I got rear-ended, so I'm kind of, I was laid up for, I think I have I'm old now. That was the first time I've ever thrown my back out.
Really?
Yeah.
That's good.
I've never thrown my back out, and I was confused, but it was because of the hit and everything. I guess I hit the wrong way, and I was like, what is going on? And they were like, oh, you just threw your back out. I was like, but I've never done that. And yes, they were like, well, that's good. You're like old as shit.
Yeah.
And yeah.
That happens to many people in
really?
their 20s and 30s.
And it's just, I've never had it happen.
Do you know when I first threw out my back how old I was? 18.
For real?
I was mopping.
Amazing.
Yeah, it's never happened. So
Iconic behavior.
well, you can just imagine how confused I was. Like, and everybody's just like, this is a normal thing. I'm like, it is? No, it's not. So I will have a video up with a giveaway. I might even have another giveaway because once again, I screwed up.
You ordered the same thing twice?
So I love Mezcos.
Again?
I love Mezcos.
You ordered a Mezco twice?
You ordered a Mezco twice?
Not only did I order a Mezco twice, I ordered a New York Comic Con Mezco. Clearly, I am being paid too much in my IRL.
Clearly.
Here's what happened. I tried bidding on one and got sniped. Of course, now it's about spite.
Yeah.
And I found a offer now, and in the many years I've been doing eBay, I've never had anyone accept an offer I put up, which says a lot about me. I probably just too cheap. No one has ever accepted an offer for me. It's normally just denial, and I just move on to something else. But I found a buy it now for this thing, this New York Comic Con exclusive, free Mezco, so y'all know the prices already. And I got it. Woo! Got the thing. They accepted my offer at 3 o'clock in the morning. And I did not know that when they accept your offer, they pull that money.
Yeah.
And now I got to explain to our wife who looks at our bank records like, what did you buy off eBay twice for this amount?
Yeah.
And thinking that my wife would be mad at me. No. She just looked at me. She's like, oh, so you did a buy it now all because you lost a bet, lost an auction where someone sniped you at the end. She just laughed at me.
It feels appropriate.
That's also iconic behavior.
Yeah.
So anyway, might be giving away something extra. And it'll be a pricey item and it'll be worth it. Anyway, yeah, it's just been a rough week for me all around. At least we got some good stuff going on. This Saturday, we are rolling some dice, playing some D&D on our campaign. Ooh, it's going to be good. I'm ready for this one. We're doing some questions and stuff.
Yeah, we have to investigate.
I am really excited for Brana to not follow the rules of what the leaders told us to do.
It's going to be the most stressful week of Octavia's life. And that's a high bar.
Yeah, it is. I mean, she's already...
That girl's stressed out constantly.
My character's going to be going through the town looking for stuff to eat. So.
Yeah. He's going to come up with a lot of salad.
A lot of what? Salads? No, I don't want no salads.
I mean, they're uppity. I can't imagine they have very good tasting food.
No, I can't imagine it either.
A lot of brown mush. It's always based off England.
Actually, I make that face and I joke about it, but like Bron is essentially from an Irish village.
Yeah.
So he has no room to talk.
Yeah.
His brown mush is with a side of mushy cabbage.
Yeah.
Which I think is disgusting. I hate cabbage.
No, I don't mean to crap on English food, but some of it
Y'all went to find spices and you didn't like any of them?
I saw some dude post like a full English breakfast and it just looked like raw. And he was like, there's nothing like a full English. And the first comment was like, what did they get cooked with? Sunlight?
Anyway,
All right.
as one last quick aside,
Yeah.
because I can't stop thinking about this video. So they're putting in a Dave's Hot Chicken in Dublin, Ireland.
Okay.
Dave's Hot Chicken for Americans is like a normal like hot chicken
Oh, you
place.
showed me this one.
In Ireland, they consider pepper really hot and spicy.
Gonna
They're
die.
they're gonna go to the hospital.
They're gonna die.
I went to look and see if there were reviews yet. It hasn't opened yet. It opens like in March. But make no mistake, the minute that store is open, I'm looking at the reviews.
There's gonna be a couple of people extremely happy because you can't. If somebody actually does like hot stuff, you're not gonna be able to get it anywhere else.
Oh,
It's just
they're gonna be a
that
loyal
one-
regular.
The most loyal, yeah.
Give
It's
me-
like me with my local Taco Bell.
I'm gonna need you to give me that ghost pepper sauce right now.
Right now.
All right. Anyway, now.
Anyway. Rolling D&D.
Yeah, it's going to be a good weekend. Make sure you tune in. 3 p.m. We've been good about getting on time for things. So yes, 3 p.m. on our YouTube channel and on twitch.tv/SCNSlive. So yeah. Well, now that we got all that out the way and we've had fun and wasted some of y'all's time, let's kick this thing off with some super cool nerd news.
I want to take a quick moment to say that I'm just tired of fighting with the cameras. They keep resetting. Jason and my camera.
We got to figure that out.
They just keep resetting on themselves. I'm just gonna stop trying. So
Maybe
I
it's
hope
time to upgrade all the cameras now. I think maybe the old the Brio was like messing with. I don't know.
I'm just gonna ask for
Cass
y'all's
isn't doing it. I take it.
Yeah, Cass is not. Cass is just
Of
perfect
course.
and wonderful and great, and I hate her a little bit for that. But please forgive the angles on Jason and I's cameras.
Yeah, so
That's
we're
all.
working with things. Maybe I can fix it later. So yeah, MCU, love it to death. But I have been waiting for my beloved X-Men to make their appearance. We have been getting little sprinklings like Kamala Khan and you know we're seeing Wolverine is now in the MCU officially. So is Deadpool, even Gambit. You know. Making an appearance. Mutants are coming, ladies and gentlemen, and it's even better because now we have some kind of very confirmed rumors that they are casting for a couple of major roles. Now, one, of course, they're bringing back Channing Tatum to play Gambit, which clearly the only choice. They are looking for a Kitty Pryde actress as well, and possibly casting a Storm, but also looking for a Cyclops. Now, there's a couple of people in the running, but I'm going to go ahead and give my endorsement right now, and that is for Britton Thwaites. He was Robin and Nightwing on the Titan show. His filmography is very, very long, good Australian boy, and if you want to see a good interview with him, go right on to our channel, because Cora got to interview him in a roundtable interview for The Giver, and he was just a nice Australian boy, very polite, very... I think seeing a lot of the roles that he's played, he can nail Cyclops. Because Cyclops is heroic, you know. To me, my X-Men, but also Slim is kind of a dork.
Yeah.
And he can do it.
He is also kind of an asshole.
Also, I think this is our choice for Cyclops right here. At least this is the only person I'm endorsing to play Cyclops. Britton, you have my seal of approval, and I'm excited now. Also, there was a recent announcement that Daphne Keane, who played Laura Kinney, is signed on to play 3 more roles within the MCU. So we're getting, and Hugh Jackman has recently been confirmed that he is going to continue the Wolverine role for another 10 years. So our X-Men are coming together. Look, I know we already have like Kelsey Grammer voicing Beast in a an end credit scene from the Marvels. If you haven't seen it, sorry, spoilers. But our X-Men are coming together.
Yeah.
And I can't wait. But yeah, as far as Cyclops, yo, look, make it happen for Britton. And I don't know, any thoughts on any dream castings y'all have for the X-Men?
I saw Cynthia Erivo mentioned that she would like to play Storm,
The lady from Wicked.
the lady from Wicked.
I don't like her for that. No.
I don't either, actually.
Oh.
What sucks is I loved the last Storm, the one in Apocalypse.
Oh, yeah, she was.
Didn't
really
like the
good.
movie. I
No.
thought she was amazing though, and like, but there are a lot of absolutely amazing Black actresses that could take on that role. Like, I would just there's so many.
Yeah.
Dark skin. I don't know. Storm. I love Storm, and as long as they do her right, I'm gonna be happy. I do like Brenton Thwaites. I saw him in Pirates of the Caribbean, another movie that I did not like, but I liked the casting.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know the X-Men nearly as well as you do. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
But yeah, it could be fun.
So actually, and this one is a strong rumor as well, but DeWanda Wise, who played in Spike Lee's She's Gotta Have It, is rumored to be in the running for Storm.
Okay.
And in case you need to get a glance at her,
Wow.
I like her for the role. I think she has the poise, the height, you
Do
know.
we know how old
It doesn't matter.
they're supposed to be?
Doesn't matter.
I don't know if they're doing like when they're younger or older
Yeah.
or whatever.
I don't
Is
know,
it-
but
Very much depends. Casting very much depends on how old they're supposed to be.
Yeah.
I think she will be perfect for
I
Storm.
think she's
DeWanda
gorgeous.
Wise, yes,
she
she
looks
is.
very familiar to me.
Yeah, she's been in a lot of things. I remember from her from Spike Lee, She's Gotta Have It. But yeah, I think she's about that. But Cora, I can see the gears turning over there.
I don't have like a dream casting
But
anything, but I do have like a dream character I want to see.
okay,
Jubilee.
I mean, yeah,
She is one of my like top 3 favorite X-Men, and I just want to see her on the big screen because she's cool.
yeah.
She's adorable.
She's been a tenured member of the X-Men since the '80s. So yeah,
And my other 2 favorites have already been on screen. So
Yeah.
I would love to see Nightcrawler.
I'm so mixed on it because I do.
I want that joking fuzzy elf. Damn it! I know it might be too much blue fuzzy people with Beast and Nightcrawler, but definitely.
I don't care. I love Nightcrawler.
Yeah.
The reason I'm conflicted is
going to
because
sleep?
I really like Alan Cummings' version of
I do
Nightcrawler.
too. He's significantly darker, but I thought he was so good. But also like,
Is he
know, there's a
disappearing
lot of
into the
different-
blanket?
yeah,
Oh,
Like I was trying to see him on
Baby
camera.
boy.
yeah, you can see the baby.
Okay.
there's
He's
a
not a
there's a
baby.
lot that you could do with Nightcrawler that I would be over the moon about.
Yeah.
I would love to see someone get Phoenix right.
Ooh, yeah.
In time. The time.
Yeah.
Not yet. But anyway, yeah. Keep this going. Anytime we get anything on casting, we are going to tell you all about it. But yeah, Brenton Thwaites, Cyclops. Let's make it happen, people.
it.
Let's start it up. So anyway, Cass, what you got?
Speaking of the MCU,
Oh.
we got a little bit of a concerning quote from the Daredevil Born Again showrunner. This is not the same showrunner as the Netflix show, I should say. That was Drew Goddard. This one, I just had your name. Scartapane, I think is his name. I don't know how to pronounce it. The quote, the earlier show at its best was fantastic. At its worst, it was 2 characters in a room talking about what a hero is. I felt that it had been done. I'm not taking swipes. I just didn't want to hear characters grousing about their lot in life. I wanted to see them doing things. My favorite episode of Daredevil is 2 people sitting in a room, well, on a roof, talking about what a hero is. That episode.
Okay, that scene was different. Mm-hmm.
But I
That
think
hit.
that's what he's talking about. He said, I don't want navel gazing. And I'm like, that might be the best
I mean, I think
thing the
he's.
MCU has ever done. Like, that's an amazing moment.
I get where he's going, but I'm also with you. They played off each other so well in that show. So
Yeah, and Daredevil's really introspective. Like, why am I doing this? The opening scene, he was talking about why I'm doing this in the confession booth. Like, Daredevil's kind of at its best when it's navel
and I
gazing.
understand how some people could get bored with something like that.
Yeah.
But damn it, they pulled it off.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
I do want to make something clear. On the morning at, like, Disney dropped at, like, what, 5 o'clock in the morning?
think something like that.
I will be seated
You ain't seeing
in
that
front of
side
the TV. I will wake up early or stay up late. I don't care. I'm going to watch Daredevil as it comes out. He might be my favorite. I think he's my favorite character in Marvel. Like, I love
Really?
Daredevil.
Murdoch's your favorite, huh?
I love Matthew. Part of it is Charlie Cox and like him in that role because I don't read a lot of Marvel comics. I tend to read more DC. But I will be seated. I am nervous, very nervous about it.
I'm very excited for more Daredevil because, like I said, it's a show that just wouldn't die. Screw you guys, we're not dying. So yeah.
Especially since they ended up bringing back Deborah Ann Woll. And,
I did the full cast list
Yeah.
one show. Anyway. But yeah, I'm watching that day one.
absolutely.
Day one, I don't know if I'll be able to binge it all. Are we getting weekly
I
releases?
think we're getting weekly.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Okay. That's fine. That's fine. All right.
Anyway.
Cora, unless you have something to add to Daredevil, you want to?
No, I do not.
Oh,
I've
here comes
got-
the anime.
Yeah, all I've got's anime, guys.
It's stick with your strengths.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, I am gonna do a stage play though, and it is a stage play no one can make fun of me about,
Okay.
Watch me.
and that is because it is Sailor Moon.
I'm out.
Sailor Moon has been known for having some of the coolest, most fun stage shows ever. Like, just saying. And this isn't just like they're doing another one in Japan. No. The Sailor Moon Super Live is coming to America.
You got what?
What?
It is coming to America for a tour. It's also going to be on tour in London. They're going to be doing, what was it? They're going to be doing 23 performances in London as well between February 3rd and March 19th. And the US tour starts on March 12th.
Okay.
And for us Dallasites, it will be at the Winspear Opera House on April 1st.
Nice.
Fuck that. I mean, oh, I'm sorry.
Which I'm very excited about. I love the Winspear. It's a good venue.
It is a good venue.
But I forgot to show the poster. I love the poster too. It's so pretty. All my wives in one place. Yeah, like I'm actually very excited about this. If y'all have not seen any of the Sailor Moon live stuff, it's so good. I highly
Well, we live in
recommend
the U.S. Of course, we haven't seen it.
Well, like there's so many clips online
Yeah.
for this.
Yeah, I
like
think Japan's
all
a
right,
lot better
look,
about reporting it.
This is a blessing.
That's
Yeah.
wild.
We are getting this in the States.
we are getting it in a tour. It's gonna be
All right.
The tickets go on sale January 31st.
Okay, look.
So tomorrow. The tickets go on sale tomorrow.
Shit, I don't have money to. All right,
don't
first
know how
off,
much they're gonna
judge
do, but-
away. I'm going to watch this show.
Yeah, I want to see this show. Like, oh my goodness.
As a person that's literally gotten into a fist fight over Sailor Moon, I'm going to this show. But also the fact that we are getting one of the anime stage shows in the U.S.
I think it's a very good sign.
Dude, I mean, but we've been getting, like, we got Godzilla -1 for
Yeah.
multiple releases. We've been getting a lot of anime nights, even extended nights, long runs on some anime movies. Now we're getting stage shows?
Yeah.
What a time we live in.
Is it in Japanese?
Yes, it will be in Japanese,
I'm
but
good.
there will be subtitles. This is something that they've actually done before with Spirited Away. Spirited Away had a stage play that they did in London, and they had like a subtitle like scroll
Okay.
crawler thing
Yeah.
as part of the set.
I love
So-
that smile. Don't let it be an April. Don't let this be an April Fool's joke. No, this is
but
real, dude. This is.
Crazy.
I'm so excited. There's I think also going to be a show in Houston. I didn't look at that date because why would I go to Houston?
Man, somebody turn on the tap for stuff like this in the States and don't let it stop.
Yeah.
This is. I never would have thought we were going to get this.
Is there a Berserk musical?
Why would we?
You know what?
I would go watch a Berserk musical. If it came
I
to the
will look
States.
that up because there is a Fist of the
Oh.
North Star musical, so
Yeah.
like maybe.
Yeah.
But Berserk just might be a little bit, just a tad too dark for them
Yeah,
to turn
that's
into like a musical because that's
yeah.
usually more fun.
So tickets go on sale tomorrow.
Yes.
What's the date of the show again?
Our show date is going to be April 1st, but the tour starts.
That is sus. But anyway.
Yeah, it's sus. It's just funny. The tour itself starts March 12th. Be sure to I don't have a website for it, but Anime News Network does have an article about it, and they have all the U.S. show dates as well. I don't have the price of tickets is the only thing, because I don't know where to buy the tickets. I'm going to be looking at that while Jason does his next story, because I need to know. I want tickets.
Oh, I was looking up like when the show is. I guess I gotta move on and do some
You need
news
to,
stuff here.
Yeah, you
Fine.
can wait an hour.
Fine, I will go and like do my freaking job here, but whatever. Am I up? Is it? Are we finished? Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's all.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna be doing my own little research
you do
over
that.
here
All
while
right.
you yap on about your next topic.
Cool. I am talking about video games, and so last year on the show, we admitted that Xbox came out publicly and said we lost the console war. Of course, it's pretty much Sony sitting at the top. Nintendo came in strong, but Xbox has been lagging. Microsoft just has not been able to come with it. Now, granted, they have made some improvements with things like Game Pass and a lot of titles like, well, we got Indiana Jones and the Golden Circle, which is a fantastic game. But we're seeing a couple of games no longer being Xbox exclusives, and our latest one is Forza Horizon 5 will be coming to PS5.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, I'm not into the racing games, but this is a sign of things starting to break down, and these game developers are looking for wider platforms to get their games out, because the numbers on Indiana Jones, it was a good game. Granted, it's solid, but it only reached about 4 million players on Xbox.
Rough.
And even one of PlayStation's worst games would get 4 million. So this is a sign of things to come, where Xbox exclusivity is going out the window, and it's kind of sad to watch. I mean, I don't like game exclusivity anyway.
Yeah.
I want my game in on order. Yes, I own all the systems, but I want games on every platform that I can play them on.
Right.
But Forza was a holdout from Microsoft, and this is, I mean, it's going to be competing with, of course, PlayStation's Gran Turismo.
Yeah.
But I think there's going to be enough room for them on that platform. We're even going to be seeing Indiana Jones moving to the PS5 not too far away. And honestly, I have my Xbox in there. I could play Indiana Jones. I haven't. I've been playing a lot of Marvel Rivals. At me, I'll kick your ass. But yeah, so the rumor is that we're possibly going to be seeing another defector soon. 2021 was the last time we saw the release of a Halo game, and that was Halo Infinite. The clock is ticking for a new Halo game to come out.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go ahead and call my shot. The next Halo game is not going to be exclusive to Microsoft. Watch.
That makes sense. Them shits are expensive to make.
But I'm if anything, it will be available,
Yeah.
but it will not be exclusive.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, that is the boat that Xbox is in right now.
It is unfortunate. I have been a longtime PlayStation stan, so I can't act like I'm super disappointed. I will say my first console was a hand-me-down, and it was an Xbox. And so, like, I do have kind of a soft space in my heart for Xbox, but, like, I like PlayStation. I've just always liked PlayStation. So I'm very much okay with this.
I mean, I've been solid gamer all my life,
Yeah.
PC, everything. I'm usually that crazy person that owns both systems, but I've been drifting.
Yeah.
And
I tend to be a console gamer a lot more than computer because I do a lot of computer work at my job. So I don't want to sit in front of my computer. I'll sit in front of a different screen, I guess. But it's different, and I like that transition. So
and
I tend
Core,
to be
you're
console.
you're straight PlayStation and Switch.
Yes, PlayStation, Switch, and computer.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
but I mean,
But-
have you even delved into like Xbox, like period?
Oh, God, no, I've never.
Wow,
owned an
you need to
Xbox.
sneer your nose up like the, did you see the
have
venom on
never
that? Just
had
like-
a
I saw
game.
the sneer.
I know. right?
Xbox has never once had a game I cared about,
Ooh.
so I didn't see a point in buying the console. And
Yeah.
I grew up extremely poor. The fact I had a PlayStation 2 at all was because I saved and bought a refurbished one.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna like if Xbox had more games that I cared about, I would have bought one. But also, I didn't have a lot of good interaction with people who did have Xboxes. They were like
Yeah.
my friends' brothers, and boy, were they assholes.
Yeah, and like a lot of the exclusives, the Xbox exclusives, were games that I wasn't interested in playing anyways.
Yeah.
So I was never hardcore about it.
I don't like shooter games, so.
Yeah, me neither. And like, PlayStation had God of War and Bloodborne, and like they've always
Final
been
Fantasy.
winning that game. Yeah,
Final
they've always been
Fantasy.
winning that game for me.
So yeah, like I said, while I don't like exclusive games to platforms, this is not the way I wanted it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So good luck, Microsoft. I hope that, there's a change. I mean, they did admit that, yes,
Yeah.
we have been lacking and we need to do better. So the first part of fixing a problem is admitting there is one. So
Yeah, but also like, please don't give up because I don't want to see
oh no,
console
that
monopoly.
is the last thing we need. That's kind of why I'm saying that.
Yeah.
Because any monopoly hurts us as gamers. Because I mean, granted, Microsoft is still kind of killing it in the computer platform.
They
So,
are.
but this console is their,
I don't want it. And like Switch is a good system, but it's a very different system than
True that.
PlayStation and Xbox. And like
every system kind of has something. Like, of course, Switch has made leaps and bounds with independent gaming and
Yeah.
people developing their games for that platform specifically. Their store is just ripe with great indie titles and widespread. Like, you love your cozy gaming. I like shooters.
I like
RPG.
platformers.
Exactly. There's something for everybody in that store. So Switch rightfully took that secondary spot.
Yeah.
But PlayStation, they're sitting at the top.
They're too good, man. They're just doing
They're too big.
good.
Yeah.
I mean,
Uh-oh.
It's a good system, though.
She's like, I can have so many boyfriend simulator games on there.
I could have so many boyfriend simulators.
This bad boy can fit so many.
So with so many anime men in it.
I need to take notes of what to clip out. So. Oh man,
If you need to stop for time, I can talk about some dating sims.
I'm pretty sure you could fill an hour show.
Be run out of town very
Anyway, yeah. So yeah, Xbox, please come with it. We need you.
No.
Yeah, we do need you to be a player in this field. So yeah, do something, make something of yourself. All right, what you got?
Grow up. Speaking of gaming, so Critical Role has been doing Campaign 3, which some people like. Not me. They announced Thursday, February 6th, so a week from today, will be the final episode, Campaign 3. I'm over the moon because I want to watch whatever they have next. They announced what they have next. Exandria Unlimited Divergence, DM'd by the one, the only Brennan Lee Mulligan.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, it takes place during the Divergence after the Prime deities departed. Players Matt Mercer, Liam O'Brien, Jasmine Dawn, Alex Ward, and Celia Rose Gooding. EXU Calamity is the best D&D I've ever seen. I cannot recommend it highly enough. Even if you don't watch Critical Role, watching Calamity is an absolute must if you're into like D&D shows. It's 4 episodes. It's iconic. It's so good. It is about the downfall of a civilization, improv'd, and it's absolute masterpiece. So them announcing another one, another type of those. They also had another one. I don't remember what it was called, but it was about the deities during the Calamity. And so Brendan Lee Mulligan, EXU, Divergence. They didn't announce when, but they're also going to do their traditional wrap up. They're going to do a fireside chat with Matt. The finale is 8.5 hours long.
Jeez.
Recorded over 2 days because of the fires.
Nice.
Wow.
So much coming down the Critical Role pipeline. I will absolutely be watching at least the first part of Campaign 4. Really hoping they kind of get it back on the right track because Campaign 3 kind of went off the rails for them. In my opinion.
As it
And in a lot
happens.
of, yeah, absolutely can happen.
Name a D&D game that hasn't gone off the rails. That
Yeah.
name the ones that we participated in that have gone off the rails.
Yeah. Yeah. EXU Divergence. I'm so excited. I love Brennan.
It's a good jumping on point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
So if you want to get into Critical Role and you don't want to like go through every episode like I am currently doing.
500 hours per campaign.
Oh, I need to get back on that. Anyway,
It's a long time.
I'm halfway through campaign 1. I haven't gone back. There's just too much stuff to ingest.
Absolutely fair.
Cora, do you have some anime to talk about?
I do have some anime to talk about, and specifically, I have giant robots to talk about.
Awesome.
Because I cannot escape Gundam. It's in my veins. It's just there forever.
Like you want to.
Yeah, like I would want to stop talking about Gundam. I have 2 Gundam stories.
Amazing.
So, there is a new Gundam movie that came out recently in Japan. Gundam G... Oh god, if I pronounce this badly, I'm sorry. There was like a thing that said how to pronounce it, and I did not pay attention. G-Cukes? G-Quicks? G-Kya? I don't know. It's the new Gundam. Very excited about it, honestly. It's going to be coming to the US now. It's going to be in the US theaters thanks to G-Kids. Thank you very much, G-Kids.
We said this was going to happen.
We
This
did.
is awesome.
We did. And I have the trailer here. I'm not going to show it I'm going to show it. Know that it doesn't have any of the audio. This is just to show off some of the visuals.
Okay, cool.
Because
Let's see
the
that.
animation does look pretty solid.
Okay, the good people at Bandai. Thank you for
It
more
has
Gundam.
it has been at #1 for a solid month in Japan.
What? Okay. Oh,
That is
baby.
pretty.
We're good. We're in here.
Yeah.
I'm in here, dog. I'm in here. I'm in here.
It will be in US theaters on February 28th.
Bless.
The best way to describe the story for this one is illegal Gundam fighting. And that's all I
okay.
want. That's all I want now. It's illegal robot fights.
You've enjoyed Gundam fighting as a plot point for the entire series. So
Yeah, G Gundam is my favorite Gundam because 1, it's different, and 2, I just love the idea of just sanctioned Gundam fights in any capacity.
I'm digging this more cartoony style here, though.
Yeah. I mean, they're taking a more lighthearted approach to it, so that makes sense that they would have a more cartoony feel. I'm excited for this. I did laugh a little bit. There is a character in the movie named Nyan, like, Nya,
Oh
Yeah.
God,
like a cat.
I'm out.
And
Yeah.
the fight.
Oh.
I love it.
Like I don't know why for a second I thought only ground battles. No, baby.
No, like it is in space, and I'm pumped. I'm excited for this.
All right.
I want this.
Guys, if you like this kind of stuff, go see it in the theaters, please, because this resurgence, what we're getting right now is because of this response. So please,
Your
'cause
support matters.
I'm going.
Yeah.
I'm in there for this. Like there could be stuff like if Alamo was like doing a double feature of an Ultraman series the double feature of Ultraman that I've seen who knows how many times, and I still went down there at 11 p.m. Got my fried pickles and some whiskey and watched both of them movies.
I mean,
We have if we
you're seeing it on the screen.
It's a great way to experience new things. I watched Blue Velvet, David Lynch's Blue Velvet, for the first time in a theater last week in the Texas theater.
nice. Oh yeah, Texas theater.
And I saw Kill Bill for the first time in the theater in 2015. So like bringing old things, bringing different things to theaters, your support matters. 100% your support matters.
And we see a lot of that from theaters like Alamo. They're always running old
Alamo,
movies.
Texas theater does
Yeah,
that
and
too.
Texas theater as well. So we're lucky to have those. But if you get them where you are, go see the stuff. I see we got a lively chat again too.
Yeah,
Cora.
we do.
Cora is answering y'all as fast as she can while also trying to run this damn show. So bear with her.
Jace has mentioned his favorite Gundam is Heavy Arms, which is from one of my other favorite Gundam series, Gundam Wing. It's a good choice.
I love being friends with Cora because for her birthday I can just get her a random Gundam figure.
I mean, yeah.
Because there's so many of them, I can just pick one off. And look, and it probably won't be one that she has already. So just
I thought figures were so dumb until I met you. And then now, like, I have a Horizon Zero Dawn, I have an Aloy, and I love her. I have some Overwatch figures, and I love them. And, like,
it's like, I get it now.
yeah, like, I'm not gonna be the next big toy collector, but, like, I love just having them. Yeah,
I'm,
just like them.
well, yeah, you get that because I'm not going to go off on a toy rant. No, but it's you have a connection to it.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, this is awesome though.
Yeah, it looks great. The animation looks good. The voice acting is actually really good as well. I would highly recommend going to like watch the actual trailer on the G Kids channel after the show. I do believe it's going to be presented in Japanese with subtitles. I haven't heard anything about a dub for it. I'm fine with that. I mean, I prefer anime that's.
Now, is this continuing that partnership with Toei, right?
No, because Gundam is Bandai, I thought.
I thought you said G Kids though.
Oh, it is G Kids, so I guess, yeah. Totally.
Yeah, so okay, so they are partnering up. So yeah, bring it on, bring us more.
Yeah, bring that. There's some more anime movies.
Feed me more.
But...
Yeah. Again, please go support my local Angelica just shut down.
Wait, what?
The one I'm playing.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, no, not the one that we would go to on
Not
Mockingbird.
Not the Mockingbird
No, but they
one.
did shut the one.
The one
I
in
like that one.
Yeah, I
Shops
know.
at Legacy. Yeah.
I liked that Angelica.
I did too. I really did.
What?
So we want to keep being able to see these type of movies because not AMC's and Cinemarks. They're not always going to run stuff like this, but
your local theaters most of the time are going to be the ones you go to.
And if there's a precedent for liking some of these newer ones, there's a chance they'll do something like with the Ultraman, where they bring some older ones that maybe didn't get any screen time over here.
Yeah.
I'm just really just jonesing for the original Vampire Hunter D movie to be like in theaters so I can make people watch it and realize just how cringe I am.
I don't know what day I'm going to be able to watch like Super Sentai and Kamen Rider from an American TV, like as the show is actually playing in Japan, without having to go through more unscrupulous means to watch them. Not that I would do that.
No.
But,
No. Like I said, I like Pirates of the Caribbean as well.
I wait for the day that I can just watch it and, enjoy it on American TV. But I feel like we get ever so closer to it every time we have a small victory like this. So, awesome.
Is it okay if I just go ahead and do my other Gundam story? Because it doesn't fit into
You know
the
what?
category.
Go right. You're getting 2-for-1 Gundam story. Go for it.
2-for-1 Gundam story, and specifically for my favorite Gundam, G Gundam. Because this is like the 30th anniversary of G Gundam. They've been doing a lot of really cool stuff with it. None of it I can read because it's all in Japanese.
Yep.
They've been
Get
really
around that.
starting last year. They'd started releasing like these little scripts on the G Gundam website, the Japanese website, of course. All of it's in Japanese. I can't read it, and since it's like I can't read it, and I'm mad about it. But so far, it hasn't been too bad. It's been 2 prequels that they've released so far. But they've released the next part of The East is Burning Red series, and it's a what's the opposite of a prequel? Sequel. Thank you.
I find that very comforting because I feel like I can't talk today, so that's nice.
Amazing we're still doing this. Go.
They released a sequel called New Legend of the Three Heroes, Pearl of the East. And it stars Domon and Rain. They're married now, so it's Domon and Rain Kashu.
Aww.
Very cute. We got a little Easter egg with Saisaishi. And the thing that I did not fucking expect, Master Asia has a child. Named Master Junior. Hold on, let me get the picture.
I feel so bad for this child. I feel so bad for whatever child he has. This kid is tortured right now. Like this kid, you know what? I bet you, no, that's too easy. I bet you this kid is like the best. Well, ironically is going to be like the most polite, nice, and probably one of the best. It's going to be ironic, I'm pretty sure, but that's amazing.
I mean, I would love to know, but I can't read it.
Who put up with his ass long enough to not only like have sex with this fool, but also bear a child with him?
So the script is taking place like 12 years after the events of G Gundam. And my biggest question is, how old is the child? Because that will tell me when Master Asia fucked. And I need to know this for my own.
You need to know the timeline.
I need to know the timeline, like for continuity's sake, but also because like there was actually a running joke, inside joke between me and my bestie in high school.
Oh God.
That he was a pervert, and this just proves it now.
Why do I have a feeling like this whole thing was for her to get to like
Masturbation.
does I feel like everything from the beginning of the show was to get to
We have
this point.
different reactions because finding out that Rey was a Palpatine and that meaning that the Emperor fucked broke my brain.
Somebody somewhere
It's horrifying. Somebody
somewhere said, "Oh, okay."
Okay. To that. It ruined my day. Not because of the story implications or the fact that it's boring, just because I didn't want to know that.
I mean, granted, there are people that I know personally that I kind of wish they had never reproduced, so I can understand.
I don't even like Master Asia as a character. Actively hate
you just
this
have
man.
questions.
I just have so many questions. But I also see Domon on the poster, and I need to know more. Like I can recognize all the other characters on this poster. I need answers to my questions, and I don't actually want to know anything else about Master Asia.
This question of mine is burning red. I got her.
You got me. I will say though that Master Asia did have the coolest Gundam in the show because his horse got a Gundam and his Gundam rode the horse Gundam. The horse also did pilot the Gundam, by the way. They put the horse in a spandex suit.
You're going to scare the normals. Anyway.
That's the stupidest bullshit I've ever
There it
heard in my
is.
life.
Doesn't it sound baller though?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. You want to know?
I'm never going to be able to unknow that information, and it's not going to help me in my life at all.
It's for all the horse girls out there.
Sure.
Anyway,
Oh, they got a horse Gundam.
Jason, save the stage.
Okay, let's see. Moving on to some kind of television / toy news and bringing it back to something we did at San Diego Comic-Con. We had the pleasure of talking to Brian Volkweiss, who is one of the creators of the toys that made us, the movies that made us, also the Nacelle Company, which is bringing back some very popular licenses within toys that are actively on shelves that you can go buy. I mean, there's a lot of toy companies out there that do their thing. They sell their toys through their websites, and nothing wrong with that. That's how we get independent toy makers. But these guys got the deal, and they are on store shelves. I went to a store and bought 3 Biker Mice from Mars figures, and actually the motorcycles are out too. I gotta go get those. But that's saying something because with a lot of retailers pushing away from toy sales because they don't see it as their marketable brand. We sell other things besides toys. They got their stuff on the shelf. So not only that, continued success to Brian Volkweiss. Please go watch the interview we did with him at San Diego Comic-Con. But now they're getting a cartoon series based off of the license for RoboForce, and it was picked up by the Rock's production company, 7 Bucks Productions. RoboForce is going to debut on Tubi TV.
Okay.
Yeah, the ad-supported free network to watch. Let's see. He also did Kevin Hart's Guide to Black History, which was hilarious. But yeah, Dwayne Johnson and Danny Garcia's 7 Bucks Productions picked it up for 6 episodes for a half hour apiece to debut in April on Tubi. Okay. Wow, RoboForce was kind of a niche toy line in the 80s. They were little boxy robots. Their gimmick was they stuck to things and they had like bendy arms. It was 80s. It was kind of
Much like myself.
But yes, much like you. God dang. That was the first property that they brought back in toy form, and they beefed them up and made them look better. And honestly, as far as I am a toy collector, but I believe toys are for children. I saw a girl walking out of Walmart with a Max Force from with a Max from RoboForce, and I was like, yes, this is the way it should be. Like this kid, she looked like she was 8 years old or so, but she had an arm, and I kind of noticed like, oh, and that's the way it should be. I know we live in an age where kids are more interested in electronic devices. There he goes, because there's food. But to see a young kid see this toy that no connection to, knows nothing about, still picked it up because the big selling point for a lot of toys is they have a show or something to push it. But this is kind of like a return to form We have a television show that's going to show this product that you can go out and buy in a store.
Yeah.
And this is how we bring, I mean, it's not necessarily how we bring them, but this is going to entice other children to get into toy collecting. And it makes me very happy. Yeah. But also, we had a great conversation with Brian at San Diego. He's such a cool dude, very down to earth, and he understands that too. That was a big part of why he's doing this with bringing back toy lines like Sectors, Cowboys of Moo Mesa, in different forms. There's something like for collectors, there's stuff for younger kids. He kind of gets it.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing that kind of know-how is how he was able to go to a big box retailer like Walmart and say, put my product on your shelf, and it works. So with this cartoon, I know it's on Tubi. Yes, but it's a step, okay? It's getting there. We don't have broadcast television anymore where they can do things like this. So you got to get your product out somewhere. And I think RoboForce, the animation looks pretty cool. We don't have any trailers or anything yet, but I love this. This is how you do it.
Yeah.
Cartoon, toy line, and we are getting more of the toys that made us. Brian's killing it. Also, go follow him on Instagram because he goes to like thrift stores and like lesser known toy stores and like just takes a couple pictures and says, hey, I went to this toy store in Oregon somewhere or whatever. Awesome. And you know, if you watch the Transformers episode, you'll see my collection in there.
Part of the collection.
Part of the collection.
Yeah.
Let's not mince words. The collection you see behind me is
It
not.
surrounds you.
It surrounds me. It is not the full collection.
Oh. But this is really cool. And I didn't expect RoboForce to be making a comeback in 2024.
No.
But it's
2025.
well, it came back. The toys came back in 2024.
Gotcha.
So yeah, congratulations to the Nacelle company, and yeah, keep doing what you're doing because this is kind of what the world needs. You know, especially kids. You need that tactile toy kind of thing. So yeah, congrats. Take us home, Cass.
Alrighty. I also would like to do a twofer.
What? No.
So no.
No. I'm just kidding.
A premiere that kind of snuck up on me, I don't believe it was well advertised, is School Spirits is Back, the Paramount Plus TV show about a girl who dies and is a ghost in her very own high school. And there are a couple other ghosts that have died in different eras. And there's a teacher and some students, and she tries to move on. I cannot recommend this show enough. It's clearly not a huge budget production. I hadn't seen most of the actors in anything else, but it's just this little show that could, and it was great. Very teen drama show. I absolutely loved it. Came back today, actually. Premiere was today. The first 3 episodes are out on Paramount Plus. Yeah, I absolutely fell in love with this cast.
Work with me here for a second. So she died, and she's cursed to live in her high school.
Yeah.
Send me to hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Straight to hell.
Yeah.
I do not know. That is like the last. What she can't? Can she not like leave the high school?
She can't leave the high school. There's
Yeah, I'll take hell.
yeah, she can't.
Purgatory, whatever.
She can
whatever
get to
you
like
got.
the edge of the grounds, but if you go past the boundary, you get transported back to the place where you died. It's kind of this. It's funny. It's very heartfelt and tragic, obviously, and just I don't know. It's this little show that could. I absolutely fell in love with it. Kat found it last year, and we watched the first season. Yeah, that came out, and then also, Dimension 20 is getting a webcomic.
I
The
saw
Fantasy
that.
High, yeah, Fantasy High. The first season is getting a webcomic on Webtoon, and
That's great.
please let this lead to an animated show, because an animated show of Dimension 20 would be bonkers start to finish, and we already know that it works extraordinarily well because Critical Role's Legend of Vox Machina kind of slaps.
Still sad I didn't get all the action figures. Well, I didn't get.
Yeah.
They didn't give me the full line. I only got 4, so
Yeah.
I want Grog, I want Pike, you know.
Yeah.
I just want to hear Brennan Lee Mulligan's voice come out of a cartoon character.
And you will.
Like, I just want that.
I believe that it's going to happen. The graphic novels of the Adventure Zone are also a blast.
Oh, so
any kind of
good.
these adaptations, these D&D adaptations have been pretty successful across the board. So
Well, it's an opportunity.
Let's keep going.
It's like what I was saying about Robo. It's an opportunity to expand it to other eyes that may not have been on the product.
Not only expanded to other eyes, but like I know in the case of like the Adventure Zone, they used it as a way to more polish the story, like maybe remove things that are like, oh, this didn't really work out that well, but it was funny in the moment.
Yeah, maybe all the fart jokes
Yeah,
can be put in.
Yeah, and give people real names. Well, I say that, but Barry Blue Jeans can't
is
change.
the most iconic character. But yeah, like some weird hiccups. Yeah, it's gonna be a webcomic. Please, let's keep going. Let's do animated TV shows. Please do another D&D movie because I know it didn't make a lot of money, but I loved every single
that
second
movie.
of that movie.
I've watched the movie,
Great.
rewatched the movie a couple times.
Yeah, same.
I would sell my left kidney if it meant we could have another D&D movie, honestly, because it was really good.
It was so good, and it was so accurate, and I loved that.
I was going to say something, but I once got banned for that comment on Facebook, so I won't say it.
Sure.
I said about the D&D movie, I said I would beat somebody up in front of their own grandmother for another D&D movie, and I got a 7-day ban for it.
That's amazing.
It wasn't a credible threat, but if you made me the offer, yeah, but I got 7 days just straight to jail.
Absolutely.
Straight to jail.
I understand why. That's hilarious.
It was a random comment on somebody talking about how good the D&D movie was.
Yeah.
Everyone laughed until it got deleted and I got banned. So,
More D&D
yes.
content at some point. We should make a comic of our D&D.
I mean, I've made at least one little mini comic about Brana having an absolute mental crisis. And I plan to do more of those because your character dying sent him into a mental spiral.
Yeah.
That, like, not even just him, like, everyone had a mental spiral watching you die. Yeah. It was a great time. D&D is fun.
I have
so much fun.
I have 4 good clips that I want to pull out for shorts from this show. Of course, she's in one of them, but does Master H. Anyway.
It's a
I think we've run around the bin here. Yeah, and we're on time, strangely. Anyway, so guys, glad you enjoyed the show. We will be chopping up the show, putting up some clips so you can get in, a little shorter format. Everybody seems to like those a lot. Some shorts coming, of course. We are playing some D&D and some giveaways on the channel. So make sure you are subscribed to SCNS Live here on YouTube. And just keep your eyes out if you want to win some free stuff. We're giving away some free stuff. And check out our D&D game this Saturday, 3 p.m. Central on our Twitch channel, twitch.tv/SCNSLive, and also simulcast on YouTube over here. If you want to follow us at SCNS Live on Blue Sky, on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, check us out there. And if you want to follow us personally, you can follow me on pretty much all those same platforms at Jason the X.
Find me on Instagram, The Good Cast. I have a Blue Sky. I don't remember what it's called.
You can find me on Blue Sky and Instagram at Corodono Art, especially if you want to hear me screaming about Saint Seiya, because I'm rewatching that and I'm having emotions.
And I was going to do a full story about this, and I'm just going to tell you guys out there, take care of yourselves out there. We are experiencing a very strong flu outbreak right now. So if you have an opportunity to take care of yourself, maybe do some preventive medicine, please do that because a lot of people die from this every year. And, it'd be one less person out there watching us if something happened to you. So please take care of yourself. We would appreciate it. Don't do everything you can to keep from getting sick. That's all I can say. Without getting too political into anybody's beliefs, just take care of yourselves and do what you can to make sure you stick around here a little bit longer just to live out of spite. That's what keeps me going every morning.
Spite's a good motivator.
I know, right?
The internet, the day that a certain orange person dies, is going to be...
Just really had to end it there.
Live to see that moment.
Anyway, so that is it for us. We will see you next week. And as we always say around here, keep on nerding.